Welcome back to AGM Football. Manchester United beat Arsenal 5-3 on penalties today after 1-1 in normal time. I've got one of my favourite United content creators here with me, Flex. First of all, thank you very much for coming on the channel again.
Thanks for inviting me under these circumstances. Thank you. I thought you invited me on last time just because you won, but it proves you guys are very humble. So even gracious in defeat.
There we go. For me, I mean, as a Gooner, the anger's dissipated somewhat now, but we're going to approach this from the Man United angle. First of all, you must be thrilled. I really thought that 60 minutes with 10 men, you showed real heart to hang on in there.
We really, really did. Everybody, apart from Diogo Dalot, who ruined it for us, they absolutely fought like wild lions, mate. Honestly, Matthias de Ligt, Maguire, Mazraoui, Bruno with a captain's performance, Joshua Zirkzee when he came on changed the game, Ahmad, Ugarte. Honestly, the list goes on. And we just showed a lot of heart. Did we have to ride our luck sometimes with you lot missing some challenges? Yes. Some chances? Yes. But we also created, even with 10 men, what a save from David Raya from Joshua Zirkzee. And I just think to go 1-0 up as well, the first half was like null and void. I think we were terrible in attack, so I was really disappointed with that. But defensively, again, I just didn't feel like you were going to score. You had the disallowed Martinelli goal, which was rightly disallowed. But largely, Arsenal weren't attacking very well. Odegaard was getting in the pockets, but nothing too devastating. I was like, again, Arsenal are here for the taking. They're not free-flowing. This is why I predicted I think we'd score and would give you a difficult game. And that's exactly how it went. And then you make one mistake from Gabriel, who heads it onto Garnacho and then falls over. And then what a finish from Bruno Fernandes. What a finish. And then from then I'm thinking, right, I know the Arsenal storm's going to come, but let's just sit in, let's suffer a little bit and see if we can hit him on the counter. And then Dalot goes and does that. And then from them, you're thinking, this is going to be tough now. This is going to be really, really tough. And then you score almost instantaneously. And then I'm thinking, right, but I tell you what, that referee, is it Andy Madley?
Yes, it was Madley, yeah.
Mate, absolute disgrace. Honestly, mate, disgusting he was. And I'm not one to just blame the referee. He was awful. And that penalty, Kai Havertz is another one. Absolute disgrace. Disgraceful behaviour from Kai Havertz.
I didn't see it back. Did he die?
Yeah, he just runs into Maguire's leg, right, and gives it the whole no, absolute disgusting. And the ref, the one for Jesus, who I hope is all right, by the way, that didn't look good, but it was a foul on Bruno, and then he books Bruno he was a disgrace. And just the justice. Altay Bayinde, our second goalkeeper, who's not great, can't kick a ball, always kicks it out, he can't kick a ball, but unbelievable. He was man of the match today to make a save from Odegaard and for us to hang on in there. I'm so proud, so proud.
Yeah, that one from Declan Rice as well. Fingertip save, what a save.
Then the one across goal as well.
Yeah.
Just, and Arsenal just not being clinical enough. There were a couple moments there, a couple chances where you should score. The Kai Havertz one was 5 yards out. Shocking. Absolutely shocking.
So does this represent a turn in form for Man United? Because I think you could have beaten Liverpool, to be fair to you. Played really well in that game, especially Bruno had a great game. And then obviously you come here, you've knocked us out, the old enemy are gone from the FA Cup. So, I mean, really for you guys, is this possibly a rebirth of sorts for the season?
Well, there's no reason why it shouldn't be. We said after Liverpool that this is the standard now. Today was a bit different because there was large parts of that attacking-wise that isn't the standard. I'm not going to pretend that we were great in the first half. We defended really well, but as an attacking force, we were null and void. So that isn't the standard, but what is the standard is when the chips are down and somebody makes a mistake like Dalot does, everybody digs in, everybody fights, everybody runs for every single ball. I haven't seen that from my team for a hell of a long time. And I know it's only 2 games, so we've got to relax, but it feels like this could be the beginning of turning a corner. But if you don't go and beat Southampton at home and go on a little run, then it doesn't mean anything. But to come away to Liverpool and the Emirates and not lose and knock Arsenal out, wouldn't have believed that 3 weeks ago.
It's going to be a very good Sunday night.
Yes.
Amorim, let's get on to him. He's not had a great start, but then to be fair to him, obviously it was very bad before he came in. Have you got total faith in him as the new manager? Do you think, obviously you guys have been chopping and changing quite a bit, do you think he'll be the United manager moving forward for the next few years? You could maybe start to rebuild the club a bit.
Yeah, I think Ineos need to back him and give him what he needs, and we need to be ruthless with moving players out, etc. But in terms of what he's got, what his ideology is, his ideas, how he wants the team to play, how well he communicates, I've got every faith in him. I've got every faith in him. Of course, we've got to be cautious. We're not back. This does not mean Man United are back. There's still so many flaws in the performance. But you have to start by showing grit. You have to start by showing togetherness. You have to start by showing organisation, and then the talent can come through after. And I think Ruben Amorim is the right guy. I just think we've been needing someone who has a clear vision and will stick to that even in the tough times. And we're starting to, hopefully, our last couple of games anyway, reap the rewards of that.
So what's the best season Manchester United can hope for then, do you think, in terms of league? Do you reckon you can win the FA Cup again, 2 in 2 seasons?
Well, that's the aim. Yeah. That's definitely the aim. I mean, look, we've knocked Arsenal out, so that's one big team out, but we know it's still all the tough teams, other tough teams are still in it. So definitely the cup competitions and Europe, if we can start improving, Europa League is an ambition. I think the top 4 will probably be, never know in Premier League football, but I think that will be beyond us. So it's just about finishing as high as possible and just getting better as a team, developing that style, developing our identity, and understanding that we're a team in transition and we need to start sort of ripping off the plaster and rebuilding again. So I'm less worried about, obviously I'm worried about relegation at the minute, that's when they get to 40 points. But if we play like this, we'll be all right.
Yeah. Well, there you go. You heard it here first. Man United on the up.